So hello guys, we have Akshay with us, and he's currently doing his masters from Germany, and that is on big data and business analytics. So he's actually going to share his experience and how, if you are actually planning to do your data science or analytics AI thing from, or if you're planning to do your masters from a foreign universities, probably in US or Germany. Even he tried it in US or even in London, but finally he was doing his MS in Germany. So he'll try to give you the entire information regarding that. So welcome Akshay again to my channel, and thank you for
Thank you
giving your
so much.
time. Just yes, first of all, tell about yourself, and when did you go to do your MS in Germany, and how it was actually done? Like, what was the how was the phase that you usually that you took in order to get into that?
Sure. So, Krish, first of all, thank you so much for this opportunity. I would really love to help all the audience out there. So, hello everyone. My name is Akshay. I am an electrical engineering graduate. I passed out in 2017, and then I worked for around 2.9 years as market research engineer in Polycab India Limited. And then in 2000, around 2019, I thought that okay, data is my thing, and I should do something about it. So I started doing courses in data science and machine learning. And once I did it, I implemented some projects inside the company itself in Polycab, which were really successful. And then I thought like, okay, now let's give full time to this. So I started searching for colleges in US, Germany, and in England, London, basically. So I searched through various universities, but US and London were not in my budget, to be very honest. So I chose Germany because fees here are not that much high. And I chose an exchange program via FOM Hochschule, where I got selected in 2019 itself, and I started my MS journey.
Okay, now
So
before
yeah.
that, you said that you tried it in US and probably in England. So what was the process that you followed while you're trying over there?
So it's a very generic process. Like for whatever courses you want to apply, you have to give GRE or GMAT, get some good marks, give any English speaking exams like IELTS or TOEFL. Again, get some good marks and start applying
So what
every.
is that
So
good marks range so that you get into the topmost college?
GRE, it's like around greater than 330 or 340 around. And I don't have exact cutoff marks about GMAT. And if you want to get in good colleges, you need IELTS score around 7.5 or more, like around
Mhm,
8. It would be much better.
mhm.
And more thing which would work is recommendation from colleges or your professors, or maybe even from company. That works more well rather than just marks. So
Okay.
yes.
Okay. So you tried it out in US and even you tried it out in England, but as you said that the
Yes.
fees was quite high. I think your
Yes.
GRE marks was good enough. Like, do you get scholarship also with respect to that, based on that particular
So
exam?
talking about these exams, I personally did not give these exams because this is what I did. I gained experience, work ex. So
Mhm.
around 3 years of work experience is really good for applying for masters. If you do not, obviously, if you do not want to go in higher level schools like MIT and all, you need to give exams. But there are so many colleges which accept students just on the basis of work experience. So if you will search on websites, and then you need to have some contacts or references, you get without giving those exams. But I left before starting this process. So if you give exams, if you prepare for them, it takes around 1 year. And I did not want to waste much of my time, because I already know what I'm going to study, because I already delivered some project in data science and machine learning. So I did not go for exams. But yes, these are the process. I already started applying, but then fees, so I left the process in between.
Okay. So basically
Yes.
for freshers, if they are planning to go, they have to probably write a GRE exam because they don't have any work
Yes.
experience as such. And it is, I think it is a good way that you, first of all, work if you have got an opportunity here, for some N number of years and then probably go, that will be helpful in terms of money so that you'll also have some financial backup.
Yes.
Uh, yes. So I
So can
guess,
I add something to that point?
yeah.
It's like, according to me, don't do masters without having work experience. Like
Okay.
strict no, because once you work in industry, you know what are the things which are happening.
Mm.
And in my case, as I got very special training in my company. It was like 360-degree training. So as an engineer, I was not only working on engineering, but I got trained into HR, finance, supply chain, marketing, sales. So I got domain knowledge, which was very required for any data science or machine learning project. I got that.
Hmm.
And so this is how I knew, like, this is how company works. And then I felt that there is a need of masters.
Hmm.
So as per me, I would suggest don't do masters without
Work
gaining
ex.
experience. Yes,
Okay.
if you gain experience, your master's experience would be really great.
And this WorkX will probably help you to also understand your subjects better, I guess, when you're going and learning it,
Yes.
probably in your master's also. You'll have an idea of implementing the projects well, right? And probably, I think, and for the future also, once you clear your master's, if you really want to get job and if you're able to show that experience, I think that will also be helpful, I guess, right?
Yes, that really matters a lot. Thank you for mentioning that point, because you, like, as you have worked in real time, then you can relate your studies with real time. So in bachelor's, what we do is, to be very honest, when I did engineering, I did not know a thing. I did not know a thing in electrical engineering. But when I worked in the plant, within 3 months, I gained knowledge of around 4 to 5 years, which I did not get in engineering or anywhere. But this real time knowledge, when you collaborate with studies, it really goes off, and you will be really successful if you try to collaborate that.
Okay, one question that many people have is that they say that, Krish, how do we decide which college to basically select? Yes, there are colleges like MIT, there are colleges like topmost colleges in US or in other regions like Germany and England. But for the common people, yes, they have to select some college. So, what is the strategy that they should follow in order to selecting the college and all? Obviously, GRE is there, but how do they decide? Okay, this college is good enough. Is there any reference that they probably can check up and actually come to know about it?
So as of now, like, we live in 2021 era, so you do not need to worry much about your colleges if you are not going in top 1 to 5 colleges. So what happens is, what you should look after is, first of all, the subjects which you are getting in the course. What I wanted, I did not want only technical things. I also wanted business psychology. I wanted some more strategic marketing. So I chose that type of course, and FOM was really great for that course. And this is the first thing which one can do. The second thing are alumni. Contacts matters a lot. So you can, just go to LinkedIn and search the college where you want to go, and just click on the people post, on the people that feature. You will get all the list of students and, alumni who are working. Try to contact them, see where are they working. So in my case, when I searched for students from FOM, most of them were into BCG or McKinsey, or most of them were consultants, and this is where I wanted to go always. So I thought, yes, this is great for me, and obviously those subjects. So you can choose both these criteria. If not these both, just go to, like, if you are coming to Germany, just go to any public university. Every college gives you good education, but in the end, it matters on the student, what they learn, how they learn. Because so when I'm applying for companies, they don't ask me from which college you are.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter.
So it's all equal, there's no something like
Yes.
tier one or tier two colleges that we say
No,
in India, right?
no,
Yeah,
no, no, never.
this
I
is,
never faced that.
yeah, this is amazing because here I've seen many people categorizing colleges based on tier. I also say sometimes that my college is from tier three, right? So, but this is an
Happens.
amazing thing, specifically from Germany. Like if you are actually learning from any public universities, also they don't just ask you, okay, from which college you are. I think this education system is amazing because they don't
Yes.
categorize people based on the college. Okay, now since we are talking about Germany, how was the, like, obviously you told that we should select the syllabus based on our goal, right? So which
Yes.
is basically suiting us, and then only we should probably select it. But still, my question is that uh, currently I know you are in your second sem, I guess. So second sem, right?
Second year,
Second
third
year, sorry,
semester.
yeah, third semester. So how's the subjects going on with respect to the learning and all? Are you learning something only practical things, or you're just trying to combine everything and trying to learn both the technical and the practical aspects, because you were focusing on that kind of stuff itself, right?
So I'm learning both things. So what you do is, when you want to develop any feature or any product in a company, first you do is product design. So that comes in product management. So I'm doing that, and then you go for selecting a team. That comes into project management, and then you again plan how to do the project, what to do in the project. That comes under project management. This is again I am doing that too, and then writing the code by myself with my team. Third stage, the technical part, the DS and ML part. that too I am doing. So I'm doing each and everything in every subject. It becomes sometimes very hectic. So it's like a full-time job. It's just in studies. And every class is, as I said, every class is like agile stand-up meeting. You have to present everything, whatever you have done, and every class might have marks. So your marks can be affected if you're not presenting. So this is how it is studied. So I guess for freshers, even if there are so many people in my class who are freshers, they might be benefited with this thing. This is not new for me because I have already worked. But for freshers, these type of studies can really help. And this is why I see so many people in Germany and US, or US also follows same strategy. These students are really bright as compared to students from other countries.
Okay. Now, one thing about this is that uh, now since you're in a third sem, right, and probably you're also maybe looking for internships and all. So, what is the process with respect to internships and jobs? And probably if you're trying to complete your MS, probably in this particular year, after that, how many years visa you'll be getting for working over there, in Germany?
So, answering your first question about the process to apply for internships and jobs. So, in Germany, one thing you have to keep in mind is if you know German, your life will be easier. If you do not know German, you have to work 10x hard. There
Okay.
is no other way. Even if you know German, you obviously have to work hard, but somewhat less. So what process? There is some defined process over here. Most of the company follows same. So first you apply in companies via Indeed or LinkedIn, or maybe personalized email them. And Stepstone is one of the portal in Germany which is very famous. So you apply via all these portals. HR would select your resume, and the first round would be always HR round. So in India, it's something different. You start with technical. So in
Yeah.
here, it's first HR round. They will first check if you are suitable for the company, if you are suitable for the role, if you match their culture. So if you clear that, and then comes the technical thing, not before that. So once you clear that, you will have technical rounds. First with the boss, and the next round with his sub employees, or the people who are working under that manager. So that would be third round most probably, and final round can also take place. It depends on company to company. So final round would be from the super manager, or like the team lead, which you say, which handles the entire department, or the entire team. And if it's a startup, you can get a chance to get interviewed by a CEO or director. So this
Yeah.
is the normal process which happens. And so this is how you apply. If you get selected, you are good to go. And talking about like working hours or some things, as a student you can only work for like 20 hours per week. You cannot go more. If you go more, then you might have some issues with respect to legal things. You can work full time also, but then you can only work 120 days full time, or you can work like 2 hours per week for 240 days.
Okay.
So this is how the process is. I'm sorry, I forgot what was the
Yeah, the
second
second
question.
question was that if you complete your MS, then how many years working visa you'll be
Okay,
getting with respect to the
sure. So
education?
Germany is very lenient when it comes to this. In no country you get 18 months of job seekers visa. So in here, if you get graduated, you get 18 months of job seekers visa. You can stay here for 18 months and look for jobs wherever you want. And then if you get the job, so one best thing over here is if you get a job with the salary is around 53,000 euros, you directly get a blue card, which makes opens the door for PR. So
Okay.
yeah, that's really great. And German, if
So
you
there is
want
no
to stay here,
dependency that you have to work for this many years, then only you'll get that blue card.
no, it depends on the salary. So if a particular job or which has skill set which is not present in Germany as of now, like for example, till now it used to be IT. Like IT was not that, like they did not have such manpower, so the salary range was only 45,000 euros. And if you get some job with 45,000 euro salary, then you get the blue card. But nowadays, I guess there are some rules changed, and so for on the safer side, you need around 53,000 euros.
Okay. So, and what is the cost of living in Germany specifically, if we are talking about?
So, as our audience is from India, I would talk in Indian rupees.
Yeah.
So, I would talk about mine. My rent is around 35,000 rupees per month, and if I go for food, I don't know how to cook much, but I still adjust. So it's around 20 to 25,000 per month. So which makes around 55,000. But great thing is when you will earn even as a student or part-time working student, you will earn around 1 lakh rupees.
Mm.
So your cost will be, reduced. It doesn't matter. So you need to work if you want to live.
Mm. And congratulations once again, as you said that you recently got an internship in Trivago, right?
Yes,
I guess.
yes, thank
So
you so much.
how is that experience going on? Like, are you able to learn a lot? Whatever things you have learned till now, are you able to apply that things since you
Yes.
already have an experience, right? So.
I would really thank this COVID situation for this thing, because in COVID I was really kind of depressed and all, because I was working into data science. I was learning it since past 1.5 year. I was not getting job in India, it was COVID, I cannot travel to Germany at that time. So what happened was I started looking for job everywhere, and I landed a contractual job in London itself from a startup which was working in healthcare.
Mm.
And at that time, I that was my first experience into machine learning and data science, like change of field
So
for the
this is
first time.
before your MS, right? This was
Yeah, no, between MS.
between
So
MS.
due to
Okay.
COVID, I had a semester break,
Okay.
uh,
Okay.
because I cannot travel during COVID. So I had a
Okay.
semester break, and for 6 months I was searching for a job at that time.
Mm.
And this startup named Research Grid in London, they hired me. And the team members, mostly of them were from Cambridge University. They were all PhDs, and I was working with them. So from 3 months, I should say, whenever anyone who wants to go to work, go work in startups.
Mm.
So in these 3 months where I worked in our grade, research grade, I learned things which I did not learn in past 2.5 years.
Mm.
So they taught, like I learned how to write productionizable code, which is very important. Jupyter notebooks does not work in real time.
Mm.
They taught, like I also was taught about PEP8 standards of Python, like you should only define functions like this, not like this. So in my code reviews, I used to get like 15 to 16 reviews. So I have to write code again
Okay.
because my practice was in Jupyter notebook, and that never worked. And then obviously you have to prepare an endpoint in Flask or Fast API or anything which you want to. Thankfully you had such videos, and I was benefited from that, else I would have had a really worst time out there. So I learned that, and due to that experience my profile became stronger when I was applying in Germany. So coming to Trivago part, I started applying in Germany from August itself when I came here. And
So
i
how many
I
months did you
lost the
work with that company in England?
3 months only, 4 months to be exact. But then I have to leave because I was in Germany and cannot work in countries outside
Mm.
Germany. So
Mm.
it was a rule. So I
Mm.
had to leave that. And so I started in August again applying for new part-time jobs, internships. And after 200 or something rejections, I lost my count. But still I did not give up, and I started applying. And then fortunately Trivago team contacted me, and the recruitment process lasted for around 2 months. So it
Okay.
started in November, and it just completed before 2 days when I texted you.
Mm.
uh, and I had the first round was case study. So my department will be insights and planning. So not particularly data science and ML, but I have to use data to generate insights, and then give to marketing team or strategy team so that they can do the planning ahead.
So they can take a
So
decision, right? Based
yes,
on the
so this is,
goods.
yeah. So first, what they gave me was a case study. I have to solve a case study by giving a presentation.
Mm.
So I submitted that case study, was selected,
Mm.
and then I had interview.
Mm.
So two interviews on one day itself. One was by manager, and another one was by colleagues
Mm.
whom I would be working with. So they took the interview, and then I waited for around 20 days. Then I got a message that I got selected. Then again, they said there is one more round where a new manager who is going to join, she will also take the interview. So again, a new round, and I again gave two rounds again. So with that new manager plus the manager working under her, and that was third round, and then fourth was with the colleagues again. And the questions were basically around case study, what you have done, why you're interested in this job, what kind of value you would be providing to us, and similar question.
Okay, with
So I
respect to
cleared that.
internship, also there is a time limit, like how students work, like that only you have to work.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
it's like working student role, and internships also, like you can work
So
like 20
probably
hours.
daily 4 hours, right? That is the maximum time
Yeah,
that
you
you
can
will.
adjust. Sometimes you can adjust. So if you are working for 2 days of 88 hours and then 4 hours, but you cannot work more than 20 hours per week.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so this is really amazing information for all the viewers, all the audience, right? Uh, Probably. So, what do you think? What is your future plan after this? After you complete your MS, and what is the next step that you're probably thinking
So
of?
I really wish that I can convert my internship to full time if possible.
I think
And
there are
not
opportunities, right? I think those kind of
yes,
companies usually make it as a full time if you're able to perform well, right? I guess.
yeah. It also depends on the type of economy, what the economic situation is. But due to
Okay.
COVID, nothing is guaranteed as of now.
Mm.
So people are also some of my friends got job and then the offer was no removed because COVID
Right.
situation and startups were not able to fund.
Mm.
But yeah, you have to start working. My aim is to stay here and
Mm.
do something really great in data science and ML field because data is my love. I only I just never get bored of dealing with data. So hopefully in this field I would like to continue.
So, other thing, one important thing is how's the work culture in Germany? And did you learn
So
German or not till now? Did you learn German?
I I learned German before 4 years, one level, and then again I started learning. So I'm around A2
Okay.
level, but here, as you know, like you might know, because most of the data science roles are customer facing also. Like
Mm.
you have to deliver insights to customer, then you need German over there.
Mm.
So I am trying to learn more B1, B2, maybe C1 if possible,
Mm.
and then go forward.
Okay. And
And
what
what
about the
talking about the work?
work culture? Yeah.
Yes. So talking about work culture, like I haven't started working as of now, but what I've heard from people, they always say that if you want to maintain a work-life balance, go to Germany. This
Okay.
is the one liner which I can say because these people really value time. Like they they have separate timings. Like okay, till 5 I would be working, but after 5 I need to give the time to my family. So no contacts after 5 p.m. So they have decided their time. But if you see the people over there, if they start working, like they won't have that phones or something. They won't be searching random things over Google and things like that. They will be just doing their work and try to finish as soon as possible. And the things which matter to them is like precision and how efficiently and what kind of quality you are bringing, not the quantity of the work you are doing.
Definitely. This is a very important point because in India, I hope you've seen people doing multiple
Yes.
things. Go for tea, go for this, go for that. But anyhow,
Literally seen
people,
people
yeah.
playing PUBG in companies. So that's not the
Okay, that happens, I think, because it may be because of friend circle and all. But now, I think nowadays it is not that much because probably people are working from home, right? So they have
yes.
become efficient. They say that now they are able to put more efforts. Probably managers are making you put more efforts, thinking that okay, you are in the home. So thank you, Akshay, for this amazing information. And yes, best of luck with respect to your internship. And I hope you get your full-time job, probably in Trivago, and you get converted and quickly, and you try to work. And yes, stay in touch. Anyhow, you are there in my Telegram channel, so definitely I'll try to ping you up whenever things are required and all. Okay. So thank you,
Sure.
Akshay,
No
once
worries.
again. Any final thing that you want to say the audience regarding this? Anything that you want to say before we end?
Okay. That's good. I just want to say one thing. Uh, so like just believe in yourself. Each and every one of you is special. Just try doing hard work as much as possible and never doubt yourself, no matter what. Just try doing hard work and eventually you will get what you want. This is what I wanted to say.
Amazing, amazing, amazing thought from you, Akshay. So thank you. And yes, guys, this was all from our side, from Akshay and me. I hope you got this particular idea and information. I'll provide Akshay LinkedIn ID in the description of this particular video. So if you have any information, try to contact him. Akshay, if possible, just try to help them out. That would be helpful.
Sure.
And yes, try to guide them if they're planning to do their masters probably in Germany. So
Sure. Sure.
sure. So thank you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Goodbye, everyone.